I don't know what happened. I was streaming and I suddenly went off. It's okay. Nobody died. So I'll just get continue from where I was. I think I was on the mental blockade and the laziness. Yep. So mental blockade. Girls don't want to exert their minds. Girls don't want to push. And how do you help? The only way you can help them is push. They let them see you exerting your mind. That is it. This one, I'm not coming for you, but if you don't exert your mind, your daughter will never exert us. It is the same way. So it is the same way. If you don't use your voice, if you don't stand for yourself, your daughter will also never learn. Your daughter is watching. So the mental blockade, what are you doing? What are you doing to make your mind robust and engaging? What are you doing to make your brain work? That's the only way. And it is only when you sit down. Do you know what? You sometimes we don't really know this thing that they call think. We don't know how to think critically. I didn't know how to do that until very recently. So critical thinking is you sitting down, analyzing situations, and you're thinking, okay, if I go this route, what is my what I'm getting if I go this route. So he's not thinking, I'm just thinking. So what's anything that is making you not think critically, that's mental blockade. Whatever it is, for some of us it could be issues of relationship, it could be trauma, it could be anything that is blocking you from thinking lucidly. That's mental blockade. Of course it will inhibit. So you're the one to help your daughter by helping yourself. So let your daughter see how to think. Let your get be the kind of mother, the kind of father that if your daughter is thinking about a decision, they can come to you. There are some people, if they want advice, they want opinion, their parents are the last persons they will go to. And I think that's wrong. I think that particular parent has not deliberately positioned themselves to be an advantage. That's what I think. So mental already now that's what I'm sharing with you now. You know the things that your daughter is likely to struggle with. Mental blockade, in failure, refusal to want to use the mind. Girls do it a lot. And that is why girls are the ones that make a lot of silly decisions, silly mistakes because they don't think things through, they don't think critically. Men are analytical. Men think. So if I take this decision, what will happen? If I take this decision, what will happen? If I go this way, what is my likely outcome? Your daughter should be able to, so that she's not inhibited. It is when you're so think is you know what is there's no harm in saying I need you to go and think through something. So and another way you can help them is don't make every decision for them. That's the way to bring down this mental blockade of a thing. To not make every decision because see, you will not be there all of their lives. That's one thing I've come to accept. We all pray to, we'll be fine and everything. But you can't be making decisions for your daughter all over. It's not possible. That means you haven't done the good. That means you've not done the job. Because if you have done the job, your daughter needs not. She doesn't need to. She doesn't need your what's it called? She doesn't need you making every decision for her. So let her start now. Let her use her brain. The brain is there to be used. Let her use it. Mom, what am I going to wear out tomorrow? This girl is 13, no, and you're saying this is this. My daughter had a birthday party on which day? Was it yesterday? I was at work. As she went, my only duty, the only duty I owed her was the duty of because she's a minor, she needed a safe adult to take her and back, and I made that provision. Every other thing, what she wore, how she presented herself, wasn't my business. I'd stopped interfering in that now for years. So, but what I made sure of is that we have a standard. Decency, modesty is our standard. Do you understand? So what am I trying to do? I'm trying to let her use her brain. Think, use your brain. Because if she does it in the small things, then she's doing it in the big things. So your daughter is 30, your daughter is 10. You are the one still selecting her clothes. Something is the matter with you. I'm not sorry to say. So when will she use her mind? Your daughter is 10, your daughter is 11, she's 12, she's 13. You should be even be fixing her part for her when her period is coming. Mental blockade. Laziness. It inhibits, it draws girls back. Let them use their brain. For every time my daughter comes to me, she says, Mom, what do you think? I say, what do you think? I put it back to her. I'm not trying to evade or the question. I'm trying to teach her. Use your brain. You got a brain. Use it. So when it comes to the time of deciding whether to remove her body for sex that shouldn't be happening, she will think. She will think. So let them use their brain. Don't be the almighty God, in the life. You're the one. Every decision, every step, everything is you. I don't put my mouth. The only thing I do is, because of I know that the brain is developing, I just guide, like, okay, I can prompt. Are you ready for school? So ready for school is a blanket question. So you already know that. Have you washed your water bottles? Have you sorted your food? What food are you taking to you? Have you washed your food flask? Have you washed your tie? All of that is a blanket question, because you won't always be there. So when they think in the little things, they will think in the big things. Let your girls think. They're not. Girls are powerful. Trust me. Girls have power to do so much. Don't inhibit them. Don't cage them. Leave them. Don't be the one. Don't be an helicopter parent. You are overing. You are overing. That means something is. If you're always overing around your daughter, something is wrong. You're always overing, something is wrong. Leave them. The one that you have done. So give them an opportunity to test what you've been teaching. Give them an opportunity to test what you've been teaching them. Let them see. You can also see for yourself, so that you can know whether it is pass mark you have, or be it is fail mark, or whatever it is that your mark is, so that you can now be able to continue on your journey. Help your girl. Another thing to help, so to aid mental block, let them see you activate your brain. Let them see you use your brain. Let them see you do something productive with your brain. Let them see it. Let them practically see it. Let them see you register for that exams and pass. Let them see you register for that training and go for it. Let them see you do things in your community. Let them see you contribute. Let them see you. My daughter has seen that so much, so that it's become, let them see you. Because you're not just meant to cook and cook and cook, and then that is it. Let them see. When the other daughters see us use our brains, when they see us use our voice, our expertise, it challenges them. It does. So it should also be a challenge to you, because you know that your daughter is watching. I've mentioned a lot of things before the network became. I hope that gets uploaded. I talked about the things that inhibit your girls. Number one, fear inhibits them, and I told you what to do. I talked about insecurities inhibiting them. I told you what to do. I told you about the not good enough syndrome. I told you what to do. I told you about the lack of fixed attention span and what to do. And now we're talking about mental blockade and laziness. So laziness, please don't allow it. If it's their chore, please let them do it. If it's their chore, let them complete it. I am guilty of that, because I want everything. I have limited time, so I want to make, I want to do everything the shortest possible time. But I realized that wasn't going to be helping my daughter. So if she swept and she didn't sweep well, I will leave it. When she comes back, she'll come and sweep it again. When she leaves her bed scattered, I will leave it. When she comes back, she'll come and do it again. It's different when I want to, do something, teach her. Okay. But if there's something that I need to, that I've been teaching her that she's not catching, I let her continue to do it now until she gets it. And everybody will be fine and everybody will be all right. Because I know a girl needs that to evolve. A girl needs that to remove all of the shackles from whatever it is that they're hiding. So another thing that is inhibiting your girl, unrealistic expectations. This one is that is the world all of us are living in now. I'm gonna use say that sharing. I'm gonna use explain this using a story I listened to. So I was watching a man of God preach, and he said that this social media thing, this Insta reels, Insta views, Insta what all of Facebook reels, all I hope you know that they are filtered realities. Some of us adults we get swayed by them as an adult. And with due respect, with due deference and respect to the particular celebrity, but it's something trended a couple of weeks back that this particular celebrity, she used to model for people that are maybe losing weight or something or the other, and then she would just appear everything okay, no excess tummy anywhere, everything is fine, everything is perfect, until somebody, horrible thing to do, but the person did it anyway. So took a picture of her while at the gym, and it was obvious that the weight she was saying she didn't have, she actually had a lot of it, you know. And all of that's what's it called, that video made, broke the internet, and everybody was just saying papa papa. I said, what is the problem? Do we not know that already everything you see is what is being my friend in America, he will say that if I want to post a picture of myself, he says I'll go through my gallery, go through my gallery, go through my gallery, go through my gallery, post the best. So when he said that, that's a lesson. So it is to tell us that everything that we see. So all of the pressures that even some adults are putting themselves, I want to do this, I want to do that. Hey, you can do this thing, don't do it. It is not real. It is filtered. You're only seeing what they want you to see. So if you're struggling with it as an adult, imagine how much more it is doing in the head and mind of your unfully formed girl. So what you gonna do? Let her know the social media is not real. This is what is real. Oh, I was our media manager, so I told her to put up more pictures for more awareness and everything on Instagram, Facebook, and then she glammed. He glammed. He didn't do makeup for me, but he just glammed me, and I was looking different. I said, this is not me. So this is now. When you post this now, nobody thinks, this is how I look. So you're waiting. So I'm telling girls not to be precious. So you see me now, perfect. I am not perfect. I'm not perfect, but I work towards getting better daily and every day, and that is what all of us should be doing. So you know what? This is my face like this. I love it. Leave it. Let girls know it's okay to appear the way you are. Why is it becoming a problem these days to appear the way we are? Why do we need to, to unrealistic expectation? Why? It's okay to appear the way you are. Are you neat? Are you decent? Are you presentable? You're fine. You do not smell. Your armpit do not smell. Basic hygiene, you're okay. Let your daughters know that it is okay to appear just the way they are. It's very okay. As a matter of fact, nothing beats appearing the way you are. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Am I saying it's not good to am I saying makeup blah 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 is bad? No, that's not what I'm saying. By all means, feel free. I'm just saying nothing is wrong. Your daughter needs to understand. But if your daughter sees you perfect all the time, I have a colleague, if I see her 6 a.m. Trust me, okay, let me not exaggerate now. If I see her 7 a.m., she's all glammed up. 7 a.m., what is the problem? So that she has a daughter. So the daughter is thinking this is how I should appear. Because that's what she's saying. It's not realistic. And that's when people removal of the whatever. You barely recognize the person. So you're really wondering what's going on here. So it's inhibits because your daughter would keep working towards what is not attainable. That's why it's an inhibition. That's why it's holding her back. She wants to be like that model, like that person. He's not perfect. It's filtered reality. Sugar-coated reality. That is what social media is. Your girl do not understand that yet. Have you seen how this Kim Kardashian everywhere, and that's where all this problem of body fitting, body, all these big girls like having. Have you seen the upsurge of body products that girls are coming up with? The only one I'm after is be healthy. If you think that you're too whatever, work on yourself. Be healthy first of all for yourself. Have a healthy body because you need your body to perform your purpose. All of the body talk, marketing, all of the problems and confusion is just too much. Your girl don't need that. They do not need that. Because why? They will never be able to attain that thing, that filtered reality. It is an unrealistic expectation. The daughter has to know that. And please, show up the way you are. Show up yourself. Imperfect or getting better self. It's absolutely okay. So that your daughter knows, your daughter can relate. Most of us, our daughters cannot relate with us. They don't understand because we're perfect. We're perfect. Are you? Your daughters can't relate with you. So she begins to struggle. She begins to struggle to meet up. Oh, my mommy is this. My mommy is that. No. Show her. Show her the times you make the mistakes. Show her the times that you didn't meet up. For example, I had targets for 3 books this year. I think I did 2, one journal, one I ghostwriter, something somewhere. So it's okay. Let them know. But am I continuing? Yes. Am I not stopping? Of course not. I'm not stopping. So that is it. So nothing is inhibiting her. She's free. So that when she makes the mistake, she can make it and own it with her full chest. My daughter was she contested for student representative council and then she did not win. So before she would not win, I said to her, prepare a speech for if you win. Prepare a speech for if you do not win. So if you do not win, do not forget that it doesn't define you. Failure is not definite and you did not fail. So you presented, what matters is that you presented yourself, you showed yourself, you let people listen to you. You got on a stage and then you presented yourself. So pick the lessons from there as though I knew she was not gonna win. So when she did not win, it wasn't because there was a preparation. There was a preparation already, so there wasn't any do and die nowhere. So let's prepare our girls for these things. Another thing that inhibits our girls is lack of adequate role modeling. No, lack of self-leadership. Before we go to role modeling, our girls can't lead themselves. You say how? So self-leadership is the ability to prompt yourself by yourself. But your girl will not get there in a day. Your girl needs at least 21 years to get there. 21 and 26. That's when she gets to that level of self-leadership. So are you gonna say you wait till 26? If you wait till 26, you've waited too long. So start now. Give trust, demand accountability. Give trust, demand accountability. Give direction, demand accountability. That's the only way. No girl will lead herself if she's not prompted. And if you cannot lead yourself, what are you going to do with your life? Because see, as an adult now, see all of who is pushing you now to go and read, and that is why most adults struggle. We struggle in establishment because we're not used to leading ourselves. That's why we don't meet deadlines. That's why a lot of things just go. But you can help your daughter. So if she's able to teach her self-leadership, how give and then demand accountability. Give, demand accountability until it becomes a way of life. So by now, there's some things that whether I'm there, whether I'm not there, it flows. It flows. Self-leadership. You won't get there in a day. That's why you still have this time to do all of the things that you need to do with your daughter. Your daughter is not going to get there in a day. Lack of self-leadership. Any girl that cannot lead herself will be inhibited because she will always fall behind. Anyone that can't lead themselves will always fall behind. Anyone that can't lead themselves will always fall behind because you get to a point who will be pushing you, who has the time. Everybody is busy with their lives, and your daughter needs to understand she will get to that point. So give chores, give direction, and then demand accountability. Then also now give further guidance. If your accountability, if what was delivered is not what should be delivered, then you now begin to help them. You help them, you guide them. That is your duty, that is your role. It's not fight, it's not whatever. You help them. Don't forget, your daughter is not fully formed. She's still growing. Give her patience, give her grace. All right, the next thing you want, another thing that inhibits your girl is lack of adequate role modeling. Who is your daughter seeing? Who have you put before your daughter? It's very important. It's very, very important. If you like, take mentorship seriously. If you like, don't take it. I have told you, my daughter has been in mentorship system since 7 years or 8 years. I can't remember. And that's where we will be till we marry. Yes. When we're 16, we'll move on to the next one about relationship, blah, 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 blah. That is it. I believe in a system because I've seen it work. And I've seen what lack of mentorship also did in my own life. So it's up to you. Who's your daughter seeing? Who are you placing? Please, can you place other people before your daughter more than yourself? You're not the alpha and omega. No, 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 no. I don't want to be my daughter's role model. I just want to be one of the people that inspire her a lot. I don't want to because I've made some mistakes that I'd rather her not make. If that makes sense to you. But I want to be one of the people that will inspire her. When she looks at her mom, I want her to see someone that didn't give up, someone that still moves, so despite all of the whatever, someone that contributed, someone that made a difference. That's all. So she can now forge her own path. So you cannot. It is an error to place just you by yourself like this. Are you God? You're not God. You don't have to be able to tap from here. When it comes to key aspects of life, as she's growing, place other people before your daughter. Please, I'm begging. Bring them to the academy. You're saying, no, I don't have that kind of money. It's fine, no problems. I know. See, I budget for mentorship. I budget seriously for mentorship. I budget for books. I budget for mentorship. I budget for learning and self-development because it is key for me because I started late. I don't want her to start late. That's for me. You cannot make our choices. We can all make our choices. So, dear parents, I'm encouraging us this evening. If your daughter sees, she will not be inhibited because do you know what a mentor does? They are pumping her. That thing, that's what's it called now? That seed in her heart germinates, has a ground to germinate. Because she's seen. This is what I want to do. Somebody has done it. This is what I want to do. Somebody is doing it. So the shackles is broken. She's free. She can do what she want to do. So who are you placing before your daughter? It is an error to place just yourself. It is selfishness. Trust me, it is. It is selfishness to place just yourself. The only person that is saying is you. Please stop it today. Bring them to the academy. Let's work together. Let's help your daughters. And then that's when the shackle is broken. No, she's free. Because this one is encouraging. And then you're watering. This one is encouraging. And then you're watering. So there's a safe community. The next thing that inhibits your daughter and how to help her is lack of have I talked about lack of adequate role modeling? Yes. So now environment. Another key important thing in the journey of your daughter is environment. What environment did you curate for your daughter? This is much more important. I think it's the biggest one. Environment. What did you curate for your daughter? What is your daughter seeing? What is she watching? What is she consuming? Who is she relating with? What books is she reading? And everything is environment. So environment is not Lekki Aja or whatever. No, it's not Lekki Aja Songota Ojujoba. Do you understand? That's not environment I'm talking about. In terms of mental environment, psychological environment, emotional environment. What kind of are you choking your daughter? What environment is she free to come to you? To say, Mommy, this is my struggle. Or she's thinking, if I go to Mommy and I don't know what I'll meet in her mouth. May you never become that kind of parent to your daughter. I'm 40. If I am overwhelmed, I have circles. I've got friends, I've got sisters, I've got mom. So at no point am I like, I don't want to say it. What's that? Environment. That is one of the biggest gifts that you give to your daughter. If your daughter has the right environment, every inhibition, every whatever flies away because she can see. And as she sees, she becomes. So deliberately, you may not be able to choose her friends, but you can choose the environment that she makes those friends from. What are you putting before her? Or is it only Bobrisky she's seeing? Bobrisky, all of the. I don't. Oh, very funny how I don't know the names of these people anymore. Environment, media environment, what she's consuming, what she's seeing, because as she's seeing, she's becoming. I hope you are aware. And then when she has consumed too much garbage, then now she plans to fly. It doesn't work that way. So guard the environment of your daughter jealously. The final one for today is circle of concern. When your daughter dwells so much on circle of concern as above circle of influence, I'm going to explain. Circle of concern is what are the things that are not working. This one is not working, and she's struggling with this. She's not. I cannot understand this. That's circle of concern. She has no power over that. But circle of influence, what are the things that what's she good at? What can she do? Where's she making a difference? Where's she shining best? So, but by the time you begin to let the circle of concern override the circle of influence, your daughter begins to be inhibited. She begins to be slowed down, pressed down. She's not free because all she's seeing is why she shouldn't. She will not see why she should. And that's why I use my maths challenge as an example. So if I'm struggling now with maths, I don't have to struggle. By the time I will call my younger sister, my elder sister, my friend. I have a friend, she's a math, but in short, she's very good in mathematics. So all of them, she's gonna be solving the maths problems. Let me focus on what is important. Maths is very important, just I don't mind me, but because I don't know it. That's why I'm talking that way. No, that's just to show you an example. Circle of concern. What is that thing that is that is not so good at, and what is that thing that she naturally thrives? So can you now put more effort? Can you now put more possibility? Can you now put more strength, more support on that circle of influence as over circle of concern? Leave the circle of concern alone. The one that she can't do. She cannot do everything. That's basically it. Your daughter cannot do everything. You cannot do everything. I cannot do everything. But is there something that I'm very good at? Oh, trust me. Is there something that each and every one of us is very good at? Oh, yes. So can we begin to focus energy, channel productivity towards that? So that is when the circle of influence is overriding the circle of concern. And then your girl is able to fly. She's able to, be herself. And don't forget, your daughter is born to be a solution. At least one. Your daughter must be able to provide at least one solution to all of the problems, myriads of problems in the world. So that is why your daughter is not born to just be an helper to one person. Your daughter is an helper of mankind. Are you going to help her? Are you going to help her? Everything that is holding her down, disturbing her, weighing her, worrying, are you going to help her? Are you going to just fold your hands? I don't plan to fold my hands. Push your daughter out there. Let her do what she needs to do. She needs to do. Let her do why she was created. Let her do the reason for which she was born. I talked about 10 things. I don't know. I hope that uploads later. I sincerely hope it does. I talked about how that fear inhibits, how insecurities inhibit, how not good enough syndrome inhibits. I talk about how the lack of fixed attention span inhibits. I talk about mental blockade and all of the other ones I just talked about now. So they're like 10. So which one are you going to help your daughter overcome so that your daughter can be free to do what she needs to do? Hope that you have learned. I'll be here next week, God willing. And don't forget, please subscribe to this channel if you've been learning. Subscribe. All right, I'll be here again next week. God bless you. Bye bye.